All right, man. Not Your Average Radio. We're back with the homie Crisco Kid. What's up, man, homie?
Yeah. By the way, that was Trader True feature Lil Boosie and Future. It is called Tricking Every Car I Get. You can look out for that right there, July 24th. The Truth. The album is on the way. The much anticipated, long-awaited album. And by the way, that was produced by the League of Stars. You know the League of Stars, Young California. Salute to all my Young California fan man as well. There's too many of us to name, but just know it's real. We started this thing 3.5 years ago and it's still going strong.
There you go. That's what's up. Hey, real quick. Hey, shout out to Miss Vicky out there at Hot 93.3 Hits, man. That's what's up. What's up, girl? I see you.
Hey, why you got a blessing over here, man?
Damn, that's how I do. Anyway. We definitely have to set up an interview with her right here on Not Your Average Radio because, you know, that's how we do.
Oh, yeah, she's a boss, man. She's a boss.
That's what's up, man. Speaking about bosses, man, we got the homie Crisco Kid right here on Not Your Average Radio. I'm excited. He's very excited, and that's what's up. That's really dope. Hey, you told us all this great stuff that you're doing. You're doing stuff all over the place, you know. I mean, but when I get people on Not Your Average Radio, like, you know, obviously you guys are doing big things, but through the process when you first started slanging your flyers at McDonald's to now, I want to know what was like the biggest difficulty that you faced to get to where you are right now, man.
I mean, there's definitely been a couple moments in my life that have been trying. I mean, from losing a testicle and going, you know, battling cancer in 2004 to that's why you ever see a shirt that says "One Nut and Still Ballin'." It's where they got it from, man. So shout out to all my testicular cancer survivors. It's real, man. It's real. You know, that's probably the biggest one is surviving cancer because it definitely put my radio career on hold. Yeah, that's the one that sticks out. But other than that, you know, as far as in the industry, you know, anytime you move to a different station or situation, it can become difficult to move to a different city, get used to the programming, get used to your new peers, your colleagues, new people in the city. But more importantly for the struggle, if it's getting into radio or getting into to DJing, because I've done every aspect, man. I started out underground. That's why when I still go back to the city, like in Houston, it's all love because I put a lot of people on, man. You know, one of the difficult things is always, you know, every situation has politics. Some people say politics. And the other thing is, of course, everybody's going to say the haters. They got haters everywhere. But another thing sometimes, I mean, it seems more difficult being a Latin cat in a hip-hop industry, man. There's been a lot of times where I'd walk in a situation where people be like, who's this guy or what's this, you know, womp. Sometimes you just gotta outwork, you know what I'm saying? Just always under promise and over deliver, man. And that's just one thing that I've never let or try to use as an excuse. But it's definitely been difficult sometimes, even when you go to the pop world. Being Latin sometimes is just not, I don't know. It seems like the industry kind of wants you either one way or the other, but they want that Latin buying power. So it's been trying to find where I don't have to sacrifice my integrity on who I am, but still be proud without having to say that I'm Latin all the time. Just always let my talent and just let our accomplishments that our team is accomplishing speak for itself and just keep moving, man. So that's definitely been another obstacle. But, you know, moving to L.A., man, it was definitely just to get up and quit, retire from radio, and to make a whole different move to another city. Moving to L.A. is not easy. I didn't want to move to any other city, any other suburb, because I moved to L.A. to be in L.A. You know, shout out to DJ Warrior when I first got out there. You know, Joe Park, another guy with Blended Events, and you know, there was different people that helped me out. My boy DJ Phenom, my family at DJ City, Mike Parlett. You know, when I first moved there, I had money saved, but I just didn't want to spend it because I knew that I was going to need it. And I'll tell you this, man, wherever you're listening from, moving to LA is not, I'll say it again, it's not easy, man. When people say that they got your back and you're coming from a different city and yeah, you may be the dude that held down a city and you did this and this and that, it seems like it doesn't really matter because everybody's on that same hustle and they trying to really, really make it in LA. So when you find your team and you find your people, love them, treat them right. That's your family, that's your team. So shout out to my team. That's why I value them so much. I know sometimes I may not show it all the time, but my team, I would hope they know that I love them with everything, people that supported me, because I went from living in a car, living in a hostel. You can find them videos on YouTube. They probably still out there. But that was definitely a sacrifice, but it just came down to how bad do you want it? I don't ask for handouts. I get that from my mom, man. She's so stubborn and just so proud, but never ask for it. Just get up and do it. And even I've just been like that. So sometimes I get frustrated when people don't step up because I know what I've done and I know what it takes and I don't take excuses. Even being diagnosed with cancer, the doctor's like, "Are you understand what I'm saying?" And I'm like, "Are you understand that I've already prayed about it and I'm ready to go? Can we need to have surgery like now?" He's like, "Well, when I get back from vacation," I'm like, "You're not going on vacation. We're taking care of this now." And we ended up taking care of. I had the surgery 8 hours later. But it's just like not accepting no as an answer. And how bad do you really want something? You make it happen. Like Think and Grow Rich. Read that book by Napoleon Hill. There's a lot of books I could tell you about. I read a lot. And it all comes down. I don't care if you're a rapper, R&B singer, a DJ, an aspiring radio personality, an athlete. It doesn't matter. How bad do you want it? I've always said I don't care what people say, "Are you single? Are you married? Or you have this? Or you did?" I'm like, "Look, what kind of girl do you like?" I'm like, "Look, man, I like a girl with ambition, a girl with drive to be the best. I don't care if you work as an account executive. I don't care if you do federal loans and grants. I don't care if you do makeup, hairdressing, or maybe you're a woman professional athlete. I don't care. Just be the best and strive to be the best at what you do. Ambition." So that's one thing that I just love. Never sacrifice your integrity and stay ambitious with the situation and don't stop.
Damn. That's what's like. Hey,
I was like,
oh shit.
Sorry about that, man.
No, this
I've
is
been holding
great.
on to that one.
This is great, man. I'm gonna like take that part out and put it into my, cause I listen to a lot of E.T. the hip hop preacher, some motivational speakers, and I gotta add that to the collection, man. That was dope. I'm over here like, holy shit, I'm taking notes, I'm listening. Man, shout out to you, man. That's what's up. Thank you for the knowledge, man.
Okay, send me that clip because I need to remind myself sometimes when I go to bed.
Yeah, you definitely
when I'm in the
man.
gym and I don't want to do another rep, let me play that back for myself right there.
Hey, that's when you know you're motivating, when you motivate yourself. That's the most important part, man.
Yeah, I need it, man. I'm training for my first marathon, so I definitely need that, man.
That's dope. That's dope. Hey, so what does the future look like for Crystal? I call you Crystal. Oh, fuck.
No, shout out to, did you say Crystal? Shout out to Crystal from Dark City Yacht Club, man. That's the homie right there. THX, what it do? Next
CriscoKidd. There you go.
Yeah. Next step, I'm trying to lose about 10 more pounds so I can get TV ready. Because moving to Texas, man, people like to eat. Nothing wrong with big people at all, thick people. I just got to get down TV weight. I was on camera the other day, and they go, "Well, the camera adds 10 pounds." And they go, "Yeah, but how many cameras are on you then?" So I was like, oh, man, I got to drop a few pounds. So that's what's coming up next. But seriously, career-wise, like I said, man, the syndication. We're going to really focus on syndication. We got a new just clothing thing that we're going to start pushing out. Look for the energy drink out again. More remixes. I got my new single featuring John Hart, and then we got the remix coming out after that. It is called Back That Thing Up, produced by Clayton Williams. So that's my first official single that I'm releasing. So one more time, Back That Thing Up, featuring John Hart, produced by Clayton Williams. I'm almost one. Well, I don't want to tell you the label deal yet. I'll come back and make that announcement. But look out for that. And I'm trying to think of anything else I got. Just look out for the weekend shows across all the platforms. I'm not going to plug them on your show no more. But if you want to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, at CriscoKidd, 2Ds on Kid, and at CKBP Show. That's everything CriscoKidd Block Party related.
That's what's up, man. Hey, and you're absolutely right. Like you mentioned it earlier. Again, I try to get people that are gonna help myself and the people that are listening to stay motivated. When Miss Elinette was on, she was just dropping knowledge. She was just motivating people, man. Shout out to Baby J. She's saying, man, this is the shit. Like right now, your little motivation clip. She's like, I love it, man. This is really good shit. So shout out to her too, man.
Thank you very much. Shout out to Baby J. What's up, Baby J?
That's what's up, man. Hey, so thank you so much for doing this, Crisco, not
All
Crystal.
good.
Not Crystal. Make sure you do that. What else you got? You still good, brother? You still got time, or you're good for now? Because I know it's late as fuck out there in Dallas.
Yeah, but it's 1:30, and so Vicky would tell you. I try to tell people about their sleeping patterns, man. I don't sleep a lot.
Me neither.
I know some people say, "Oh, you can sleep when you die." I sleep a lot, but not a lot. I don't sleep at one big chunk. So like, I may go dip out for like 2 hours, and I'm back, and I work for like another 5 or 6, take another nap for like 2 or 3, and just keep moving. There's no rule. Here's push record. There's no rule that says you have to sleep 8 to 10 hours a day. If you're a professional athlete, I get it. You're a human being. You see it gets dark outside. Human beings have been trained to do that. But Oprah, Diddy, Jay-Z, Beyonce, President Obama, Warren Buffett. There's so many people here that got the same amount of time in the day you do. It's just how you use it, how you want to use it. So I choose to take my sleep in little spurts so I can always get moving, because Japan doesn't sleep on American time. Australia doesn't sleep on American time. India doesn't. Europe doesn't. So if you want that international money, you want that big business to expand your brands and anything you're doing, you got to be available to take calls and available to move your product or move yourself across the country at any given time. End.
Oh Oh shit!
Drops the mic. Yeah, drops the mic, walks out.
Boom! Hey, Not Your Average Radio. Turning out the broadcast. How do I compete with that?
Well, if I was there, man, we would just go somewhere and eat. That's what we would do after that.
So much for your movie weight, brother, your TV weight. But yeah, you're absolutely right, man. The homie, it sounds like you listen to E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher. That's what he talks about, the difference between people that are successful and people that are not. You know, we all have 24 hours a day. No matter if you're Queen Elizabeth, you're President Obama, or you're the bum that is, you know, in the street. We all have 24 hours in the day. The difference is how you use those 24 hours. And you're absolutely right, man. You know, no one says you have to sleep consecutively for 8 hours. You know, one here, two there.
What's that guy's name again?
E.T. Eric Thomas. His name is Eric Thomas, but he goes by E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher.
You know what? To my knowledge, I've never seen a video or heard anything, but it's kind of like what Tupac said. He may not change the world, but he's guaranteed going to spark the mind that will change the world. So I probably have heard or read something that came from him. So salute to the E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher, man. Salute. Because anything that's so inspirational and motivational, I'm all about it, man. It's got to stay positive.
Yeah, I'll send you a link, man. I've been fucking with him for a while. You know, like before I started radio, listening. I used to do Not Your Average Radio a while ago. Situation got me away from it, and I always wanted to do it again. And listening to him, you know, I'm like, you know what? Like, I always felt that radio is something that like called my name. Like, I was like, I feel like this is something I made for. Like, this is what I need to do. And he talks about that stuff. You know what I mean? He's like, you feel it, like you feel it calling you. He's like, do it. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. A lot of people think like, hey, this is what I want to do. A lot of people dream. A lot of people sleep on it, but the people that are successful are the ones that take action on it and do it. That's the most important thing, man.
Yeah, there's a book called Awakening Your Purpose, man. You might want to check that one out too, man. I could give you a whole book. You know what I might do? If you don't mind, so you can share with everybody checking in tonight if they need some more of that motivation. I'll just drop you a couple books. You know, I'll give you another one. The Playful and Powerful Warrior by G.J. Reynolds, man. G.J. Reynolds is a mentor of mine, and I'm telling you, he's one of those guys that once you read that book, it can definitely open up some things for you. There's a lot of different books, man. It just depends on the level, how deep you want to take it, man. But I would love to give you, like, at least, man, a list of 5 to 10 books that if you could post this somewhere that anybody listening right now would just like to soak up some of that knowledge and just really get a different understanding or a different viewpoint of different things that maybe you could do that might change your life in a positive way.
Yeah, of course, man. I always, you know, this is going to be rebroadcast. I don't know if you noticed, but when I do this show, I record it. Then I upload it to mixbosses.com, another online radio station, and they're hosted out of Australia. So people in Australia are going to get a little bit of this. And then I'll take our little interview and post it on my YouTube channel, as you already saw all the YouTube videos with Miss Alanette. But I could take this little part and just do like, hey, the homie CriscoKidd's top 10 books or something like that. So if you want to drop them, man, let them know.
Yeah, I definitely will. Definitely will. Man, so look, I mean, I guess what we could do, if you still got that Jack U joint?
It's still queued up, brother.
Man. You know what? Let's give them that one, and I guess like we'll come back, and if anybody's got any questions, we can answer them. If not, then we just call it, baby. We just call it.
Yeah, that's very true, man. If you guys have any more questions for the homie CriscoKid, he has giving you and us so much. You know, I'm sure you guys have questions. Hey, shout out to the homie Colorblind Multimedia. He says that he wants to hear that list. So we'll be right back. We're going to drop this Jack U joint. We'll have the homie CriscoKid introduce it, and then we'll be back with, hey, we got to do this now. It's going to be like a segment. CriscoKid's reading list or some shit, book list or some shit like that. We'll think of it, man. So CriscoKid,
yeah, no doubt.
Drop
here we go. This
track.
Is Jack U. Jack U is Skrillex and Diplo. This is the Take You There, Clayton William, E-Rock, CriscoKid remix right here. Not Your Average Radio.
You show me there's something more to us than the same old thing, no usual affair. I will never dream of your love till you take me there, till you take me there. Oh, babe, you got more love to give, baby. Oh, babe, oh, babe, you got more love to give, baby.
And we are back right here on Not Your Average Radio, man. We have the homie Crisco Kid. What's up, big homie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you thought
we're
about going
doing
to sleep right there, we hope you woke you up with that joint. Jack U, that's Skrillex and Diplo. Called Take You There. That's the E-Rock, Crisco Kid, Clayton William remix, man. So, woo.
Woo, man. All right, everybody's hitting me up, man. They want to know, we're ready for that list of books, man. Again, this is Not Your Average Radio, so not only do we talk to hip-hop artists, we talk to people that sell tequila, we talk to radio hosts, but, this is also a reading club, Not Your Average Reading Club right here, man. So
Not
let them
your
know.
average reading club, man. There you go. Not your average reading club. Yeah, I guess can we post it tomorrow, because I'm like I say, I'm not at the house right now, but when I get back, I definitely will go through some of my favorite ones that I got with me. I can't forget the Bible. Shout out to the Bible, man, because that's probably one of the most important books. Shout out to the Torah, the Quran. Shout out to just a lot of different books that people may be reading that can just influence your life for a better purpose as well, man. So shout out to anybody checking in from all faiths, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just love on that end. Love.
Definitely, man. Definitely. So, all right, so you want to do that book, the reading the list later when you have a better list accumulated?
Man, yeah. I can have it. I'll shoot you the email tonight, and then we'll post it tomorrow, man.
Hey, so
We'll post it across our social media or whatever you want to do tomorrow. But I would definitely have that list. So far, I know we got The Playful and Powerful Warrior by G.J. Reynolds. Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now is another good one. A New Earth, Awakening Your Purpose. That's 3 or 4 right there.
Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill.
Napoleon Hill, that's another good one right there. Yeah, let me get that list to you, man, because I don't want to get people. There's other books that if you're looking for career advice, if you're looking for something how to move and to be a better person with your friends and to put ego aside and to really listen to what people are trying to tell you and just to love more, man. Me and my people, man, my family, everybody in the block party, it's got to be done out of love, man, because I believe that's where a lot of things move from when people start to understand and really move from love and not on corny love. I'm talking about your homeboys. You can love your homeboys. You can love your homegirls. You can love your family all day. You can love your friends. But really moving in love, you will see a whole shift in the world, man. You know what? Read The Secret.
Oh, you know what? I never read that one. I've heard.
If you haven't read The Secret, there's some laws in there, but really there's a book called The Magic that comes after that, which applies some different rules and really just moving in an attitude of gratitude, being thankful for what you have and understanding that more blessings can come. Shout out to my friend Maricia. She put me onto that right there, and it was definitely a life changer, man. Definitely a life changer.
That's what's up, man. This is dope. This is a dope-ass interview, man, because the homie Crisco Kid went from telling us how he's slaying his flyers and McDonald's Happy Meals the right way. Keep the toy inside. Keep the toy inside. And
keep the toy inside.
Yeah, man. Hey, you gotta, see, hold on. See, keep the toy inside. KTTI. Keep the toy inside, man.
Write that down. Yeah, anybody working at a fast food joint, you can still promote. I'm telling you, I think he just went wrong because he took the Happy Meal toy out, man. Leave the toy inside.
Yeah, there it is. KTTI. Keep the toy inside right here.
Keep the toy inside.
So
exactly.
Yeah, so we went from that. We went to hearing how you started DJing, started being in the radio, started doing the Crisco Kid block party. You're doing a bunch of shit all over the world. Now you're just doing motivation shit. That's dope, man. That's how you're supposed to do it right here, man. That's why I like to look for people that are actually doing their thing. I see you guys moving, so I want to learn from you guys. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody that's listening, interacting with us, and listening to the homie Crisco Kid, man. That's what's up.
Well, I appreciate everybody listening too, man. I know if there's any questions, I don't know if they hit you on your end. I'm checking mine to see if they have hit me anything on my end right now. We might have answered everything in the world. Craig, we might have got them all.
In the world, Craig. Yeah, I think
in the world,
did.
Craig. Hey, shout out to the homie Sylvan Marshall and Bang Loose over there at Buzz Builders. There's some other cats that work hard. Shout out to my people at Atomic Vape. So if you vaping, shout out to my boy Reza and Esther. Atomic Vape definitely doing their thing. Man, see, we've been on so long, I forgot my whole shout-out list, man. Just shout out to everybody who's a part of the team. Shout out to Not Your Average Radio. Monski! That's
my favorite part. And shout out to everybody that he mentioned throughout the show, because you've been giving shout-outs all day, man. I think we had enough for one day. What do you think, brother?
Yeah, man. Just one more time. Shout out to Rosalind at My Divio. Shout out to Randy over there at Hang With. Man, there's so many apps, man. So many apps. So many people that were doing a lot of great stuff. But shout out to my team over here at the new Hot 93.3. You can listen weekday Central Time, 2 to 6 p.m. So we're in Dallas, so that's where you can check the show, 2 to 6 p.m. Central Time, the new Hot 93.3. And shout out to the Crisco Kid Block Party every weekend on Saturdays. You can check out our show. Just follow us on Twitter, Instagram to get them show times or whatever. And we got to work on being on Not Your Average Radio, man.
Or, yeah, and the other way around. We got to get Not Your Average Radio on the Crisco Kid Block Party.
Yep, you're right. You're right. We will definitely set that up within the next 2 or 3 weeks. We got to have you on.
Yeah, you heard it here first, man. Not Your Average Radio, Crisco Kid Block Party in the house. Hey, I want to give a special shout out to Vicky one more time. Hot 93.3 hits, man, over there in Dallas. Shout out to her. That's what's up.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, you know what? She would leave the room right now, man.
Oh, she left?
She said she was feeling parched. She was so thirsty, man. She had to go. She was feeling parched.
Hey,
she had a cotton throat, man. She had to step out right quick. She had to step out. No, but one more time, man. Just thank you. I'm not gonna do like Miss B, how she made you put back on the mic after the song. I'm gonna just say this, yo. One love. Shout out to my team. Shout out to my crew. Shout out to my staff. Shout out to my fam. Everybody who supported the Crisco Kid Block Party. Everybody supported me, myself, Crisco Kid, since the very jump. There's not a person that I just really haven't forgot about, because if you stay on top of mind, and if you're not staying top of mind, just know that if you contributed to anything or any type of my success, it's all love. Even if you didn't, but you wanted to, it's all love as well. And even the haters that just can't stand to see your voice still shine, it's not me. It's a bigger purpose, but I appreciate you hating this too, because it only makes me work harder. Thank y'all so much. Love.